Alright, how many pounds are we coming back with today?
35.
35? That still might not win. Alright, idling out for the first Bartow Ford tournament out here on Lake Kissimmee. It's been warm all week. The fishing's been on fire. Completely different from the Toyota series last week where it was freezing cold temps. Couldn't even buy a bite out there last week. This week we've been out here for the past 2 days practicing, as you guys saw in the practice video, and you can pretty much get bit almost anywhere you stop. So probably going to be a slugfest, probably going to take 30, oh it's definitely going to take 30 plus, could see 40, probably going to take high 20s just to get a check. Everybody's going to smash them, so hopefully we're one of those boats that brings back that 30 plus pound bag, get it all on camera for you guys. Idling out now, we'll see you out on the water.
Yeah, I had a little spot where I got bitten like right at the end of the day yesterday, and so I told him we should hit it first just to so nobody beats us to it.
Big one? I think it is. Ooh, decent one.
Including it. I can't get it.
There you go. There you go. Might have. I don't think you got it anymore.
Gone. I couldn't get to it.
I thought you were just gonna pull it. It looked like it was coming.
I know. She got super stuck.
Not very big.
Kind of crashing her out. I wasn't sure. I saw your freaking line pulling before you even set the hook. Ninja. Can't kill me.
What's it called? Oh god, it's not that big.
Came up and then we ended up behind the tail. You see how Bobby didn't even say what lake he was catching them in?
Big? Yeah. That's another 3 pounder though.
You're kicking my ass. Your ass earlier. Kicking mine.
Probably not quite 3.
And I figured it was Cypress just because you wouldn't want to say Cypress.
There he is. He's not that big. I'll flip him.
Oh, he looked like a 3-pounder.
I don't even think he does anything. He does, but he'd be the next to go anyways. Alright guys, back at the house after that Kissimmee tournament. We struggled today. Only came up with about, I think we weighed 15.5 pounds today on our best 5. We had a really hard time catching those quality fish. Casey had that one fish on that we estimate probably somewhere between the 6 and 8 pound range, and that would have put us right at about 20 pounds or so if we would have landed that fish, which still really, we would have been like right on the check line just to get one of those bottom checks. They caught them out there. They always do. Anytime you fish a tournament on Kissimmee, especially around the spawn, There's going to be guys bringing in huge bags. I think it took 31 or 32 to win the tournament, which is pretty typical of this time of year. Kind of surprised it didn't take more, honestly. But 30 pounds is pretty much the mark you have to even have a shot at taking the win in these spawn type tournaments out here on Kissimmee. Just couldn't find the bigger fish. Talking to some other guys, we think a lot of the fish had actually moved up yesterday, and that's why we were getting a lot of those really good bites in the arrowheads and on spawn stuff like that. And then come today, tournament day Saturday, a lot of those fish had moved back off, and there weren't as many fish up there spawning is basically what it came down to. So the pattern that we had in practice just didn't hold up for the quality of fish that we needed to win. Ran the chatterbait spot, caught some 3-pounders that really helped us out, because without those chatterbait fish, really flipping those arrowheads, we had a pretty small bag doing that, with the exception of that one big bite that Casey got. But that was pretty much it, and a lot of it was getting fished out too. I mean, pretty much every spot we ran to, there were just boats everywhere. I mean, everybody knows where the fish spawn out there, so it's no big secret where those fish are at, and everybody can find them when they're biting like that. It's super easy to just pull up on spawning stuff, and you'll get bit right away if they're up there spawning. So it's not too hard to figure out. We just didn't figure out the right pattern, I guess, to do well in this tournament, which happens. But this big sexy 711 extra heavy rod is what I was flipping in this tournament, and it's what I flip with a lot. It's a really great flipping rod. Anything up to about an ounce is what I use it for. I know I have a lot of people always asking in the comments what I'm using, so that's the flipping rod that I use right there. Super happy with it. I've caught a lot of big fish on it. You'll see it being used a lot this year, especially this time of year down here in Florida. We're doing a lot of flipping, a lot of spawning fish, and that's my rod of choice right there. But appreciate you guys watching this video. As always, if you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. We've got a lot of great content coming out this year. I'm fishing the Bassmaster Southern Opens, fishing the MLF Toyota Southern Division, fishing BFLs, ABAs, local events, doing all kinds of stuff this year. Some super cool collabs, and yeah, a bunch of stuff that you guys are not going to want to miss out on. So definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for some other great content. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I try to get back to all the comments. Appreciate all the support on the channel. We'll see you next time.